Alright, sorry. We have sound. Okay, I'm a little minute behind. Um, Bit of a different setup today. Sorry, OBS stuff. I want to use proper microphones today because the audio last time bothered me. I just don't remember how I did this before. Yeah. Okay, so that one. Okay. Weird ticking noise. Oh, I'm switching microphones in just a second anyway. So I shouldn't need this one. Oh, the ticking noise was probably the piano mics turning on. Yay, all the microphones work. Sound good now? The levels look good. Oh man, the chat is really small and I can't get... Oh, and you can't see me. Okay. I'm over here. This is Strawberry. My son named her. Cool, sounds good. I can barely read the chat from here. Maybe I should start wearing glasses again. My eyes are like 0.25 diopters, so I never bother. I guess I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Okay. Anyone? Okay, wait. It's gone now. Sounds good. Perfect. That's such a cool dragon. Just zoom in on the browser. The chat is open in. have it figured out. Delay. All right, I think we're good now. Sorry, this is confusing. But it works. My desktop looks super ugly. I'm just gonna try and ignore it, but I will see comments now. Okay, so yeah, better audio. And I want to work on writing the haunted theme. I guess people who thank you for typing in all caps, Thomas. Very helpful. I can just yell back too. No, so people who aren't on the team don't know about the stuff we're currently developing for the game. So I don't want to talk too much about it. Gosh, what can I say about it? I mean, I think some of it we've already kind of mentioned in like roadmaps and stuff. So we're developing a new theme, and I've written a new theme within the game, and I've written one musical theme for it that's sort of nostalgic sounding and also a little broken sounding on purpose. I actually have it on a really out of tune piano. I'm just presenting this because the one I'm writing now is the one I want to work on is supposed to complement that one. So that one sounds, I'll just play a little bit of it. Yes, I won't mention that, Thomas. Okay, so that's kind of the theme I'm coming from. So, and like I said, that one's kind of nostalgic, and I want the other one to be a little bit broken-ish or old sounding too, but more in a creepy haunted direction, which is perfect considering the time of year it is right now. Sorry, fixing my piano. So since the other one was piano-based, I'm leaning very heavily towards this one being organ-based. Writing for organ is hard if you want to make it sound good, because organ, when you play organ properly, you have like several different keyboards, and each one can have different instruments set to it, or different stops, and so can the pedals. So it's almost like a 4-section orchestra or whatever. Anyway, but I'll get to that later. Right now it's more focusing on the theme. I don't know how much I need to be thinking about organ sounds while I'm writing the theme. I'd like there to be some, it'll definitely be in the same key. So we're looking at, the other one is C major-ish. So this one will be C minor-ish. But both centered around C. And what else was I thinking? Oh, so with all of the themes so far, the way they get intense is adding, more notes, adding faster like string ostinatos, doing like adding that kind of stuff, and then having like the rock/metal band come in at when you have 5 or more enemies around, which is cool, very effective. But I want to see if I can pull this one off where it's not about speed to create intensity, but just gets bigger. And I think organ works really well for this, because I can have like a softer registration where it's just like the flute stops or something doing just like creepy chords. And then when it comes in with the full organ, I just want like big, like, but just massive, but still slow, kind of like a heavy metal halftime breakdown kind of thing. Something like that. Anyway, so my goal is to not make it rely on speed for higher intensity. I'm not really sure what intensity I'm going to be writing right now anyway. So I wish I had more cameras so I could show you what I'm writing on the sheet music too, but I figured it's maybe more important to see my face, my piano, and Strawberry. Yeah, playing organ is insane. Totally different skill than playing piano. Anyway, what do I want to say about? I want to introduce Strawberry a little more. I'm pretty proud of this. When I got her, she was all black plastic, and then I got several jars of like miniatures paint, different shades of silver, and then like dry brushed lighter and lighter on to give more of a 3D effect. So it's actually like 4 different shades of silver to make it look like metal. Anyway, maybe I should write some music. So C minor. I don't want too much melody, honestly. I think melody, it'd be cool if the lowest energy version is like fragments. Just like a hint of melody here, a hint of that. That was actually cool. Little things like that. And then I think as the intensity increases, a little bit of a melody could come in. So where does it start? It doesn't matter because the track is going to loop. But I guess if you start a level, it will start with something. If I'm doing organ. I had a sketch before. I wrote a few measures. I actually used that for the thumbnail for this. But I'm going to ignore that. What did I not like about it? I always tried to make things too clever and too complicated, and so it felt kind of meandering. Okay, keep it simple, man. That's my goal here. Sorry, I should play some notes. Do we want to start with a bell-like thing? Or with a few chords in the mid-range? Or with bass? Oh, I like that. So that is kind of complex. So I'm gonna. Yes, man, it's so hard to keep composing simple. Also, if it seems like I respond slowly to comments, it's because there's like a long lag. I want to say like 10-second lag, because I'm actually watching the live stream feed versus what my feed that's coming from OBS, and it's very confusing because I'm seeing what I did 10 seconds ago. Okay, so if I just take a minor chord and just slide it around. It's very John Williams. And I think that's a kind of cool way to do an intro. Could be in strings or organ. Let's try that. And also my tempo is here. Yeah, I think that'll work well later. How fast is it? A little slower. Oh, sick. Are we under 60? What is that? 58? That's cool with me. Just want to keep that in mind so I don't drift as I'm writing. Because if I start writing faster and faster and then later I make it all the same tempo, I'll get to certain parts and they'll just sound different. So. That's nice. One, two. Ah, crap. Lots of accidentals when you start shifting stuff around like that. No. Cool, that's only using 3 chords. If you want to know the music theory of what I'm doing here. Like I said, I'm just sliding around a minor chord completely in parallel. Right now I have it in second inversion. So I just go down C minor to B minor, back to C minor, so just a half-step slidey thing. Which is nice because it's almost like a dominant chord. Right, it's almost like... Except I'm not Mozart, so... And then I go up to an E flat minor. So C minor to E flat minor. It's a chromatic mediant. If you don't know what it is, go look it up on Wikipedia. Chromatic mediant. And then I go to a different chromatic mediant back to B here. C, B, C, E flat, B. And that's my intro. I love it. I'll reuse that later. No. Yeah, let's just do that. Go to a C minor chord, put some bell-like thing. It could be piano. I'm also kind of tempted to use gamelan. If you don't know, that's like an Indonesian, I'll say orchestra, not quite the right term, but it's a traditional music ensemble and style from Indonesia. Or technically, I guess it's Balinese. Anyway, and it's cool, and they use these gongs, and they're tuned in a different way than our music. So, I mean, out of tune is not technically correct, but they just sound a little bit off when you combine them with Western stuff. And their bowls have like this really cool whoa, whoa, whoa kind of ringing to them. So... that's the problem I run into. I do too many of those interesting moves, and then it just starts to feel like we don't recognize when we come back to where we started, back to C minor. So I have to balance like the surprising, oh, that was a weird, creepy chord, with enough predictability that we still feel like it's a piece of music and not just a bunch of random crap. Which is why I think this intro works really well. No. No, that one's too... Yeah, one. Da, 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 da. Legit motifs. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Are there illegitimate motifs? Oh, light motifs. Okay, yeah. I was thinking like illegitimate motifs are motifs born out of wedlock. Okay. Yeah, light motifs for sure. I mean, I'm not... light motifs is interesting in a game where with user-generated content, because if our game was like really linear, I think I could and would have motifs for specific characters, specific places. And I mean, leitmotif is like a really specific concept associated with Wagner, late 1800s composer, and his approach to it. But I guess it has become more just the general idea of themes associated with people and places. And it's about the music sort of directly mirroring what's happening in the story, as opposed to the music just maybe capturing the emotion of the moment, which it's doing that too. So having and reusing thematic material, I've done throughout these themes loosely because, again, it's not a specific story. I do like to make especially connections within the same biome or game environment theme. Let's see. Yeah, like the forest theme. That's the light one, but then the other one. So if you listen to... and they're honestly almost exactly the same shape. The rhythm is different in the key, or where they are in the on the scale is different, so you don't notice, but they have like up a fifth and then this wiggly down thing. Yes, learn music theory with Benny. I mean, my day job is teaching private piano and composition lessons, so that does happen. Not getting much farther here. Okay. Da, da. What? Hey. Your monthly summary for your Nintendo Switch has arrived. Sweet. Will it tell me? What does it... days played 0, which is not true. I just have my daily playing limit set to 0, and then I always override it with a password so that my kids can't play with it. But if you override your time limit with a password, it doesn't count it toward your total time played, which doesn't make any sense. Also, I did finish Tears of the Kingdom, so I've been playing a lot less Switch. Okay. Oh, that's it. I love that. That is kind of melodic, but who cares? It sounds good. I need to stick with that. Love that over the A flat minor. So I'm using C minor to A flat minor. It's inevitable to use that chord progression. Every villain theme, every classic villain theme uses that. Like, okay. Thomas, thank you for providing all the subtitles for this. Maybe I should put those all in the description. Like, Oh, shoot. If I play that, is that going to be copyright infringement on a live stream? Oh, well, who cares? Hey, I've done music for Marvel Snap developer update intros, and so I've worked for Marvel. So therefore, I've worked for Disney. Therefore, I'm allowed to use Star Wars themes. Is that how it works? I'm pretty sure that's how copyright works. Ah, there's a little inner melody we can add. That's fun. Da, da, da. I know. I'm totally a Disney princess. Once I get my hair back to length, I cut it in January and it was instant regret, and I'm close to where I had it. And now that I've added melodic content like that, it's hard to stop. Like if I leave a gap here, then it feels empty. Because I kind of feel like now it wants to go. Or something. Well, I can continue these chords maybe if I go. Oh! That was cool. Again, not gonna get too adventurous, but... Just like that. That's interesting. I'll tell you what this is in a minute. Because I'm sure you're all wondering. Ew. I have to write that with lots of, like, C flat and stuff. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, so C minor. Just an inversion of C minor with the added 2. Just like Howard Shore does a buttload of that in the Nazgul theme, which I'm not going to quote because I haven't worked for the Lord of the Rings franchise yet. Hey, Amazon, if you're listening. And then, so C minor, still C minor, and then we go to B major. So there's it. I don't know, C minor to B major. We're sharing the middle note of the chord, and the other ones slide down. So a major chord in this kind of spooky music, I want to use minimal because else it loses the spookiness and just becomes like general fantasy. But I feel like that one just adds like the right level of mystery there. And then do we go back to C minor? I think it could go to G minor or F. Let's see. No. Maybe. Wow, that felt so Lord of the Rings too, and I don't care. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So F sharp. Totally not keeping those accidentals consistent. Is it a B chord or C flat chord? If you play piano, or whatever know some music theory, you know those are the same notes on the piano, but they're spelled differently. And if you're talking about certain types of tuning, or like in a choir, they would actually be tuned differently. Anyway. Oh, shoot. And now it's the Godzilla 2014 theme, which I also absolutely love, but... Okay. Man, that matches the melody I wrote earlier, the motif. Can we turn it upside down? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need the da-da-dum-bum something. Perfect. Literally just copy and paste the melody down. Video of dead mouse accidentally discovering sandstorm. No. I'll have to look that up later. So here. G minor. All right. See ya. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's assuming I keep this iteration of it, but I think it's going. It's better than my first draft, I think. Okay. Yeah, let's go into, I don't know if anyone's still here, but I feel like wrapping up this thematic moment here and going into something more groove based. Groove is a weird term to use when it's so slow, but Why does that work? Okay, that's what it's going to do. That was it. I don't know why that works. We'll talk about theory in a second. I have to write it down first. This is becoming a pattern, isn't it? E flat minor. Probably repeat that section. Okay. Okay. So 8 measures. The first 4 are centered around C minor. C to A flat to C, B. And then the next 4 are G minor. G, E flat, G, F sharp. So we have a major chord there, but what we're doing is... Oh, actually that exactly mirrors the chord progression from earlier. Never mind. Yeah. All right. So I just have the whole chord progression up a fifth, which means we're ending on F sharp major, tritone away from C minor, but with the major minor difference in there, going from that one back to C minor actually somehow works. Okay. Definitely. Not sure what happens after that, but that part I know. Just C minor to B minor over C, keeping the C in the bass. And hello. Hi Matt. If my responses are slow, it's because I feel like there's like a 10-second delay or something between when I talk and when it shows on the live stream. Yeah, good to see you. So, the theme so far has a bit of intro. And then sort of an A section, I guess, which I'm hoping to use something like soft organ for the lower energy and bell-like or piano or maybe even gamelan for the top stuff for this. That section can repeat. And now I'm at a new section, which is... No. Maybe that. Actually go from C minor to F minor. Look, it's like common practice tonality. Meaning that's the way chords moved everywhere from like, I'm just going to say 1600 all the way to like 1900 in classical music. So, hey, it worked for a few people. I'm just avoiding that type of motion for the most part here. Okay. I don't actually like it. I think I need to keep it simple. Probably, because right now I'm like, that's like the same thing twice, but thank you. Kind of the same thing twice, but sometimes you have to keep certain areas simpler to make the next part make more sense, or to let other things shine. Maybe there will be interesting percussion here or instrumental changes or something. So I don't always need to make the chords interesting. I just like chords. Anyway. Hello, Vitamin Banana. Vitamin Banana. I mean, bananas are known for potassium, although I think there's a different micronutrient that they're actually better for than potassium. It's just the one they're known for. Like magnesium or something that they're high into. What is a vitamin banana? Is it like a banana fortified with vitamins? So you can eat it for breakfast? That sounds really weird. Maybe it's just an online username. I'm not going to overanalyze the name Lasercats either. Okay. Where to go next? Any suggestions? I don't know if people... I don't know who's watching this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it should go to F there. Doorbell. Oh. I want something surprising at the end of that. Maybe that one. It's not that surprising, but it's fun. D flat minor. Yeah, that leads back nicely. Okay, so let's see. Middle section here. Should we have a moment of beauty there? No, now we're totally off the mark. Now it's all just... Now it's background music during the prayer at church. Tangents, but we all need to reset sometimes. Sims vibes, okay. I've never really gotten into The Sims, so I don't know. Or listened to the soundtrack for it. Oh yeah, let's bring something a little... I like that. It's different than what's been happening before, but me. Can we do that here, or is that too different from the rest of the piece? I'm just going to write it in, put a question mark here. It might work. If I follow it up by something that continues it in a semi-logical way? I don't know. So we have C minor over B flat, A flat. I mean, a fully diminished chord in a creepy theme is kind of obligatory, right? Everyone, yeah, definitely fully diminished seventh chord. It's one of these. Because you can go... Boom. Anyway. Interesting. No. There we have it. Oh. Good old Neapolitan chord. Too many nerdy references. Sorry. If I make nerdy chord references, you can just Google them. And the Wikipedia article will probably be unhelpfully in depth. Like if you look at math things, that's always the worst. D half diminished. Ooh. That plays twice. I like that. Interesting. Try the whole thing. Repeat that. That's cool. How long is that? Stopwatch time. I guess I don't really need a stopwatch. If I... 1, 2, 4, 2. Definitely going faster than I was before. 4 measures is... Okay, 5 measures is 16 seconds. So 10 measures is 32 seconds. Let's do math. How many measures do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 8, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 30 measures. So we're at a minute and a half. I usually aim for 2 minutes for these loops. I feel like that's the right balance of, like, not so long it feels wandery, but long enough it feels quite satisfying. So, cool. Wonder if we can either tie together what we currently have a little better, or tie it in with the other theme that this one will be sort of paired with for the time being. And it also just occurred to me, I might be able to move the camera so that you can see the sheet music. If I play through it again, that might be kind of fun. If I lay this thing lower, I think that's as low as it goes. Let's try this. Oh, those LEDs are awful, man. Turn on my other light. It's terrible. Okay. Yeah, that almost works. Let's see if I can get the camera a little farther away. Woohoo! Yeah, there's nothing underneath. Like, I have the chords written down there. Nothing beneath that. So here we go. I should maybe write in what these are. Basically. Then it repeats back to here. Yeah, I do want one more section there. Something along those lines. Okay, so let's see the other theme. Oh, You know, I think I ended up with some connections between the themes already. Not completely deliberately, but I was playing the other theme beforehand and like trying to think about it. Just making sure that the dragon's in frame. Okay. Ugh. Now I have the room lights on. Need my mood lighting back. Oh, I guess it does get a better frame rate. The room in person looks much better like this, but who am I? Look at that. It's an actual frame rate. Sweet. It's like that moment when you upgrade from a GTX 450 like I had in my PC a few months ago. Anyway. Okay. Oh, can I connect to that? That'd be really cool if I could like tie back to that. But I don't. Well, anyway. Ooh. Yeah. I like that general vibe. Let's add some like scary sparkles. Scary sparkles? Sparkle scares. I don't know what else to call that, but I like it. So yeah. That's getting very similar to the other section I had, which might be okay, but it's not quite what I'm no. Yeah, cymbal. Sure. This is all over C in the bass forever. C minor, B minor, D flat, C minor. Kind of just sliding down chromatically, almost. So that's twice. And then we do it a third higher-ish. So we're doing E flat over C, you could call it that. Or you could just think of it as C minor 7 chord. However you like to think of it. I'm going to think of it as E flat because we just have that really long C pedal bass, which feels like a very organ-y thing to do, which is cool. If you weren't here earlier, I'm hoping to use organ for this. If it feels right later. Then D flat. Put in a courtesy accidental. All courtesy accidentals always in parentheses. I do not like ever anyone putting in a courtesy accidental and not putting it in parentheses. Courtesy accidental is one that's not strictly necessary based on the key signature, but is there as a reminder of an accidental change based on what happened in the previous measure or the other hand. But if you don't put it in parentheses, it makes the person wonder, wait, is that one necessary there, and did I misread something else? Very annoying. Parentheses are cheap. And then Okay, so I did like going to that. That's nuts. And I like it. I almost said and I'm here for it, and then that just felt so cheesy and not me to say. So I didn't say it. I didn't say it except in like quotation marks, which doesn't count. Right? Yeah, something like that. Okay. We definitely start here. That's an augmented chord. How did we end up there? It's cool. A flat. Ugh, how do you spell this thing? I guess like that. No. that was A flat minor for 2 measures, E minor over G for 2 measures, F minor for 2 measures, and G plus for 2 measures. I guess that makes sense. So like, I think I can live with that. I think that's pretty good. So each of those 4 2 measures. I mean, that's definitely long enough. I don't know if I need something melodic over that last section, but I kind of don't want melodic. I might bring in some bass lines. I think we're onto something here. Sweet. Well, we could try orchestrating it. I don't know if I want to write out much more here. Because I want to keep it fairly sparse. When do the rock parts come in? Yeah, I'll have to write this in 3-ish different energy levels like I've done with the other ones. Except I was thinking about with this one, when the rock stuff comes in, I don't want it to be fast. I want it to be like more like in metal sometimes, where you do like the halftime breakdown or something like that, where it's like heavy and massive but not fast. We'll see. And I think there might be organ involved too. Okay, so I'm just looking at it now and thinking, are there any extra melodic bits I want to write in anywhere? Because I have been playing extra things on piano, but in terms of what I wrote down, it's fairly sparse. Like a plucked thing there, I think. Boom, bum, bum, bum. Like a pizzicato, bass line. C's in there. Those make sense. That 1 and 2 and 3. I don't know. I'm not feeling like a lot more on this. I might regret it later. What happens is I don't write enough down on paper, and then I start programming in the orchestration, and I never know what I want to do with it. So, okay, I know what we should do next. And by we, I guess I mean me. How quickly can I turn this to be at the PC? Okay. In case you're wondering, I play violin terribly. I practiced for like 2 months, long enough to do damage. I don't need the keyboard mics. And hopefully I can later figure out how to stream audio directly from, where's the camera? There you guys are. Directly from Brain. Directly from my digital audio workstation, directly from my computer. Because last time I did this, the audio was coming through the speakers and then back into the microphone on the camera, which sounded like crap. Okay. Bring the camera over to look at this music with me. Oh, wait, can I show you what this camera looks like? Not really without a mirror. It's pretty cool. It's like a desk cam. It's actually designed for documents because it has like, it's like the Pixar lamp, but with a camera at the top instead. So it's pretty convenient to do things like this with. Can I get any higher? Okay, I should grab my pencil. So what I want to do is, I have a few instrumentation things written in here. Pizzicato bass. Oh, that's literally it. That's like French horns, tremolo strings, organ. Let's make this thing up here is hopefully gamelan. I hope that works. And then this is either cello or organ. Or both. And it'd be nice to have like add a trill or tremolo into that chord a little bit. Not sure who's doing that. Probably strings, because I want this to be bells again, like the gamelan, and I don't want it like right there as well. I don't want brass or anything, and I want something that can do a smooth. Yeah, it has to be strings. Going through the rest in my head, but this stuff obviously here is like gamelan-ish. And then here plus organ chords. Man, I'm really not being that specific, but I have a sound in my head. I hope it's precise enough. So, next step is... Hello. Wow, that's close. I guess at this point, since I'm sitting here, I could kill this camera and plug in the regular PC camera. That's just going to make things easier for me rather than having this set up. So this camera is going to die for a second. because I can't plug them both in at the same time. So, reload that camera. Yay! Okay, just a second here. Boom! All right, that's my main camera. Normal one. All right, and then we can like screen share and stuff. So messing with my monitors so that I can share my. I just realized you can't hear me. Sorry. I switched scenes in OBS, and in the process, wiped out my the mic I was using. My bad. Man, streaming is hard. 2.5D is hard too, yo. But anyway, audio input. Let's turn on this mic again. Hello. And turn off the one from the webcam. All right, so now we have this mic and we have audio from here. Good, good. I think I'll just leave it that way for now. Maybe I can crank that high. Still minus 20 dB. Okay, well, let me move this closer. I have to lean over. There we go. Much better. All right. So that's clocking at minus 10. This here. Let's make it louder. By 15. Play the whole brass section just for fun. Rip headphones. Actually, that's decent. Let's leave it there. Brass is going to need to be louder and woodwind's quieter because I need to adjust this template and it sucks, but that'll get us close enough for now. Percussion, I'm never happy with. The volume levels. Okay. So. Oh, here's the thing where I really need to add. Organ. The instrument, not like your body. Okay. And it's going to have 4 different tracks because organs have, I believe it's called the great, the swell. That's literally what the different manuals are called. Someone really thought the organ was fantastic to call it great and swell. This is the Fredonia organ from Impact Soundworks. Not a sponsor, but I like it. So there's the swell, the positive, the great, and the pedal. See, it's just positive. What's the standard order for them? I don't even know. I don't play organ. Organists, help me here. I think I'm just gonna say Definitely going to put pedal at the bottom. I'm going to say swell, positive, great, pedal. Okay. I haven't ever set this up like this actually. So swell, positive on channel 2, great on channel 3, and organ on channel 4. And then here, these should send MIDI to can I guess I can put like a, oh, I have these MIDI filters. I'll use one of these where okay, I don't want that thing. What? That's not the one I was looking for. Control MIDI. Because I think I have ones that change the channel of the notes. Just mod wheel. I can't find one. Okay. MIDI channel. Ugh. I think I just have to use the general MIDI tool. See if the first one does it. Input channel 1, output channel 1. Yeah, I want input channel any though. So does MIDI tool 2 do that? Input channel any. Output channel 1. Hey, there we go. That's all I needed. And this one will go to 2. Output channel 3. And 4. Hello, Alex. Context. I mean, I guess you can go scrub through and see the earlier video, but we've been working on a haunted-ish theme for Super Dungeon Designer. I have a piano part I'm pretty happy with. It's here in front of me. Page 1. And I'm getting ready to orchestrate it. And to do that, one thing I'm doing is I've added organ in here, and I've split out the different, so 3 different manuals and the pedal, so that I should be able to play each one of these separately. Let's see. Whoa. I'm good. So that's the swell, and it should also be able to be controlled here. I'm guessing that's controlled with, yeah, that's controlled with mod wheel, isn't it? Sweet. So on an organ, there's like a swell box that has some of the pipes in it, and it has basically wooden shutters on the front that you can control with a foot pedal to make it louder or quieter. That's fun. I don't like the pipes that are currently turned on. It's currently just this one. So if it was up to me, let me see. What if we use this? Oh, that's cool. I love that. What's this here? I like that. I like how dark that is. What does the viola add? Nice, a little fatter, but I don't want that yet. What is that by itself? Doesn't make a big difference. No. Definitely not. Nope. Oh, but we have sub too. Oh, that's a coupler. I see. Tremolo. So make a theme spooky by using lots of minor chords. Okay, honestly, spooky I think is I mean that's a really broad question. So in music there are at least two ways to always talk about this, right? One is convention. There are instruments and sounds that aren't inherently spooky, but we've heard them in spooky contexts, and so we associate them with that, right? Um, so I would honestly say organ. There's nothing spooky about it, and it can do a lot of things. It's an amazing instrument, but it's associated with spooky, um, or or the way that certain instruments are associated with countries. That's not something that's psychologically inherent. It's just you've heard shakuhachi every time you see Japan in a movie, so you hear shakuhachi and you think Japan. Classical conditioning. And then there's the physics side of it, maybe. Sometimes, like, we can have tension and release by how frequencies interact and stuff. And then there's sort of anyway, music theory is sort of an in-between, because music theory sometimes sort of justifies itself based on physics and overtones and science, but that doesn't really fully explain everything. And also research shows that some of the things that people who grew up with Western music hear emotionally, people who didn't grow up with it just don't. So the evidence is kind of against all of it. They're working that way. This is probably way more answer than you wanted, but I'm just running with the question because I think it's a fun one. Spooky is all about the uncanny valley. It's all about the slightly unfamiliar. So if it's just chaotic sound, it's not that bad. But when it seems almost like you know what's going to happen, but it doesn't quite happen. So in this case, I'm writing the piece in C minor-ish, but then I keep using chords that don't quite fit into the scale. So there you go. I really like that for the swell. Okay, I need to go. Well, let's just start with that. Have the theme start. Whoa, that's zoomed out very far. Okay. Start here. Where is it? Set this to the start measure. Intro. Let's record this. Whoa, that's slow. Cool. That's my A intro and A. Okay, so intro is just 2 measures, and then here we get our A section to there. Let's go like that. There was one chord where I came in late. That one. And that one, I missed that note. Accidentally make jazz. Interesting. I mean, I can see some similarities. I don't know how you feel about music theory. I like theory as a tool. And when you're like, why is this happening and not sounding right? Theory can often explain it. I think they both use dissonance quite a bit and surprising chords, right? But jazz is going to often the root motion, at least, is going to be very descending fifth spaced, right? That's where you get your 2-5-1. And let's see. It's an interesting distinction. Rhythmically, jazz is going to have a groove, where as soon as you have a groove, things are less spooky. You've thrown off his groove. Wait, what is it? Anyway. Beware Oh, there was a jump there. Yeah, that's not good. Nice. Okay. And then we need to add gamelan, or at least try it. I really hope this works. If I'm writing spooky chords, I'm doing minor and like adding 2, but not often adding sevenths, right? Where in jazz you're doing a lot of sevenths and ninths and sort of a lot more dominant sounds where it's a major chord with a minor seventh. In spooky music, I'm almost always starting with a minor chord, and then I'm more likely to put a major seventh on it, because if I do a minor seventh, then it's just like lo-fi. Gamelan. Balinese gamelan. Yeah. All right, by default, this thing plays grooves. So if I play one note. Whoa, that's loud. Sorry, guys. Oh, if it's playing. Why is it not doing it? Yeah, it does this. I'm just holding down a chord and it's like doing this pattern thing, which I don't want, so now I just have the notes. So good sounding. And so strange. So let's see. Yeah, that's awesome. Up there. Awesome. Okay. Yes, C minor major 7, absolutely spooky. Did I use that somewhere in here? I guess I kind of did at the end, possibly, to end it with. I did in one of my playthroughs. I wonder if you were clicking through some of the previous portions. I'm rushing. It's so slow, it's hard to keep that tempo. Oh, look at how early those are. See, these should line up with the lines. Okay. Doesn't really matter how long these notes are, I guess, since they... Oh, weird. It does matter. They can mute them. If I play them short versus long. Interesting. Okay. That's actually really nice. And then... All right, what do we have here? Why is it all so high? Are you kidding me? Okay. Need to open this organ again. Save this before I forget. Okay. That's what we're playing on the positif. I don't like that. Okay, so I want... Maybe I should be putting this on the grid. Holy cow. Okay. That's too much. We'll bring that in later. Turn that. Can I? Hello. Off. Turn off. Why are you not turning off? That's weird. I don't understand. Oh, because this thing is on. Right? Maybe? No? So, that was what was going on. I like... No. That's weird. But what is the chord progression, I assume you're saying? No, dude, I don't mind. I don't mind the questions or lady or whatever. I don't care. So here, look. Oh, wrong camera. And that I should plug this. Okay, this is my desk cam. I was using it earlier to like for streaming over at the piano, but usually it sits like this and looks down on my desk. And it's for looking at sheet music and stuff. So let me plug that back in where it's normally plugged in. I'm gonna go crawl under my desk. Be right back. Oh shoot, copyright infringement, man. I'm not used to live streaming. Okay, just imagine a bossa nova by Antonio Carlos Jobim. Copyright laws are so dumb. I love the idea of copyright laws, and they do sometimes help protect people so that they can make money off of intellectual property, which is kind of a requirement if the work you create is an idea or a work of music. But copyright lasts way too long and is way too strictly enforced. Anyway, politics. Go vote? Anyway, okay. So now I should be able to switch to the desk camera. Yep, and it's set up incorrectly. Yay! And let's put me in the corner. Story of my life. What's going on? Not that one. This one. There we go. And put this one back. Mad skills here with OBS. Okay. So what's the overall progression? So I have, let's focus this camera. Intro here, C minor, B minor, C minor, E flat minor, B minor. Flat minor, B minor. And then I feel like the theme basically starts here. So we have C minor, A flat minor, C minor, B. And then I repeat that chord progression up a fifth. G minor, E flat minor, G minor, F sharp. And then that's twice. That's the A section. So, okay. Let's see if this works. Cool. I liked most of that. Yeah. Not that B in there. I'm just going to quantize this to get it closer to the actual beat. All right. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Do we need a little bit of bass in here? That's overkill. Okay, our bass choices here. So I don't want this thing in there. I don't think I want that. That by itself, maybe with some sub bass. Because I kind of want short bass notes. That's kind of cool. I'm going to try it. Interesting. Keeps opening in the other window. So annoying. All right. Oh, no, just the position. I don't think I want those longer. And then, because I'm wondering if cellos can sustain those bass notes a little more, or since we're with organ, I was thinking bassoon, but So that's the lowest note the cello plays. But I'm going to start here, and we're going to go legato from there to A flat. A little bit of overlap to give the legato some time to happen. And then down here, I'm going to write the dynamics into the mod wheel. Simple, something like this. Maybe a nice fall off at the end before we go to the next note. Okay. Whoa, slower attack. And the whole thing's too loud. So this one here, when they're overlapping, it doesn't control the attack of the note, but it controls the kind of legato sample we play. So this should be a very smooth legato. Let's see. Yeah, that's cool. I like that movement in there. And then we go back to C to B minor, but I actually want an E flat in the bass. And I should have put this in the pedal too. There we go. I know I'm late writing this in November. Sorry, I just saw your comment, Aiden. And yeah, I should have written this earlier, but it'll be in the game for next year. We are in early access still. No, I do want to, in general, like, have cool stuff ready for different seasons, because that's just fun. All right, I think that cello sits in there really nicely. Let's see if it feels like we need anything else. But for like the low energy version of the track, I think this might be enough. Oh, there is a line in there. I think I'll put it in violas. Go violas. They're the best. Take that, two-set violin. I love violas because they sound like a violin that smoked too much. They have like a raspiness to them. See? It's delightful. It's so laggy right now, but then again, I am running a... Oh, you know what? I don't think I need my browser open. Because Chrome is brutal for lag. Let's see if that helps things a little bit. Now I just need to open the chat window in OBS. One moment. What? Okay, that's the live control panel, but it's not showing me. There, chat. Awesome. All right. That's better. Okay. Are we here? Yeah. Need to actually give them dynamics. Ah, lovely, but quieter. Need to come in a little quicker there. I want to hear that first note more, but it's getting buried. That's it. And then that note needs to fade out a little more. There. That time I do want to go down to that note. Sweet. So technically, I was imagining that section playing twice. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I just can't. Okay. If I cut that, I'm going to get ugly MIDI. So, go like that. Now I can cut it and copy and paste this over. Not sure what's going to happen with those high notes there. So second A. Just call it A2, and then we go to the B section. And for A2, I'm just imagining a little bit of pizzicato basses. Pizzicato. Oh, I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little bit of. That's cool. It's not too much. Adds a little interest on the repeat. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Whoa, dude. What is going on? Okay. Sticks out. Cool. Honestly, that high note disappearing there, I wasn't paying attention to it, but I think it works fine. Let's see. In the organ. Yeah. It doesn't bother me at all. Cool. I do think I'll leave out that top octave. The first time. Yeah, we don't need it. This is a long live stream. So, currently 1 viewer. I don't know if I need to keep live streaming. I'm going to keep working on this, but I mean, I suppose, you know, why not do a 4-hour live stream? Maybe it's time to bring in the great. Whoa. What's with these terrible registrations, man? Why is it just like, that's just awful. Who wants to hear it that way? that might work. I'll throw it in. Well, that was wrong. Okay. And then we'll echo this on. That was super not clean. That's cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, I think, as sort of the lower energy version. It's going to be epic to bring in more organ, too, at higher energy levels. That's really what I want to go for. It's just, like, massive, like, pull out all the stops. By the way, okay. Oh, you got to head out. All right, see ya. All the stops. RIP headphone users. I was just playing that on the bass. Nobody's watching right now, but people might watch this later. So just adding some pizzicato bass here. And really, the organ pedal would probably be playing along like I had it playing before, just for consistency here. Except I did almost everything here in octaves, so let's take that out. That's the last note we have. Is that in the pedal? Yeah. Okay, so when we get to these things, this cello. All right, well, it's more of the same. I think I want to stop live streaming now and take a little break. But that was writing and starting to orchestrate the runes theme. I might do some more next Friday. Thanks, people, for hanging out, or people who want to watch this later. I don't know if it's interesting. I'm not into like content creation or something. I just want to be transparent about my creative process, and people can hang